Hi and welcome to the 5-Minute Business Boost, where you get to choose your 5-minute investment. I'm your host, Sam Hicks, and I'll be discussing topics under the headings of business development, marketing, photography, and much more. Welcome to the 5-Minute Business Boost. So today I'm going to hopefully help you connect with your audience, build trust, and show up online like a true professional. And this is a 2-part series, and the title is Digital Marketing Etiquette for Small Businesses. In this first episode, I'm going to focus on your website, how to make it work for you, look its best, and treat your visitors with the respect they deserve. Now, if you've ever yelled on social media in all caps or tagged the wrong account or even seen a website overloaded so much with pop-ups that you wanted to cry, you'll know exactly why this topic matters. And I promise you it's not going to be a handful of Sam's pet peeves, but let's get started. So why does digital etiquette matter? Your website, much like a business card, is your first impression. It's your storefront, your handshake, your voice. It's all rolled into one. When people search for your small business, they're asking that simple question, can I trust you? And so every element of your website answers that question, from how fast it loads to whether or not your contact details are easy to find. Got a bit of a rule on that. I like to say to people, give people 3 options to be able to connect with you through your website, email, socials, or phone. But anyway, let's dive into the core pillars of online etiquette for your website. So the first one is the user experience. So the pros call it UX, and we are, I suppose, all starting to understand that as a client or a customer ourselves, when we get onto a large retail website and things are hard to find, or it doesn't load correctly, or it's just out of whack, or things are not loading or properly, or, you go to your iPad and it just doesn't load, does my head in. Your website at the end of the day has got to be crystal clear to navigate. You got to think simple menus, logical structure, and no surprises. Visitors really don't need to dig around to find something because they'll get bored and jump off. And then there's mobile responsiveness. How many times have I said to somebody, let's have a look at their website. I've got my mobile in my hand, and then we look at it and it doesn't load properly. It's segmented. It's all over the place. Now, according to Statistica, Australia's smartphone usage is heading towards 23 million users by next year. That's a staggering 87% of the population. So if your site doesn't work on a mobile, you're losing most of your audience before they even start reading. And don't forget loading speed, because, us guys in the rural and regional areas where internet signals can drop out, thank God for Starlink, you need to be able to optimize your picture sizes and clean up any unnecessary plugins that can make a world of difference in the loading times for your website. So many times, I jump on a website on my mobile or even here at the home office, and it takes so long to load and it says it's timed out. I just don't even look at it then. I go to something else. Now, content quality matters. So you've got to have that content sounding like you and like your community. Use local references. If you're speaking in Australian English, don't use Americanized lingo if you can, and vice versa. If you're listening from overseas, you need to mention your service areas, your story, and your people. And those details can build trust. And no intrusive pop-ups every 30 seconds. Now, I've been trialling this on my own website, and it has been interesting to say the least. It's one of the biggest discussions I have with small business owners and websites. Sam, do we do a pop-up or not? I always say trial it. If you're gathering people and you're looking to expand on your email list, trial it, but make sure it's not pumping up in everybody's face every 3 minutes, because you'll just annoy the hell out of them. You got to be subtle. Now, if writing isn't your strength, get help. Hire a copywriter, enroll in a short course, or even ask a retired English teacher to review your site. A good edit can transform how people perceive your business. And yes, I know you can use AI, but you need to red pen it if you're doing it that way. Accessibility for everybody. Making sure your site is accessible isn't just polite, it's now becoming the law. So you need to add descriptive alt text for images, pick readable fonts, Avoid excessive bolding or flashing colours, and make sure your site can be navigated with a keyboard. Accessibility is really telling people who are visitors to your website, I can see you, you belong here, and that can build a loyal audience. Now, one thing I do want to say, a lot of the, I call them cookie cutters, but a lot of the Wix websites now, Shopify, Squarespace, all of that now actually have AI embedded. And one of the things that you can ask it to do is to check the alt text on all the images that are across your site. And if it's not, AI can help you to populate it, read what the image is, and suggest words. So if you're able to do that, do it and get it done. Okay, so privacy and trust. And this is really around privacy and security. So be upfront about what data you collect, display a clear privacy policy, and ensure your checkout is secure if you're running an e-commerce website. Small businesses are often seen as softer targets, so take every precaution. Use HTTPS, maintain your SSL certificate, and update your software regularly. And if you're running a WordPress website, check in from time to time and do the updates, or set the updates to automatically, or talk to your webmaster about getting on top of those updates. And you need to disclose the cookies. Transparency always builds trust. Number 6, we've got quite a few here. Quickfire do's and don'ts. So, as I've mentioned, do keep your site mobile friendly, easy to navigate and fast. Do make your policies visible. Update your content regularly. Like, I was looking at my website the other day as a side view, and I haven't updated the content for probably about 12 months. And I'm like, I need to pick a lazy Sunday afternoon and just sit and go through my website and have a look at it with fresh eyeballs. So if you are thinking about that, it might be time for your website to have a little bit of a content cleanup as well. Don't overload with pop-ups or autoplay videos. Don't use unreadable fonts or ignore security. I once was asked some time ago by a client to review their website, and I found there was like 35 different fonts on this website. It was just a bit of a mess. Just stick to 3 fonts. 2 fonts would even be better. Keep it simple, stupid is my big thing. And don't let your contact details play hide and seek. Make sure your security is up to date. And you know what? It will help a long way to ensure and encourage that trust between you and a potential client. Next week, we're going to shift into social media as part 2, how to behave online, engage kindly, and protect your brand reputation. So if you want help tuning up your website, I do host small group workshops and one-on-one Zoom sessions during winter. They're practical, affordable, and a great stepping stone, but of course you can reach out at any time. So until then, stay kind, stay curious, and I'll see you online. Have a great day. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to the 5-Minute Business Boost. For more information, follow me on socials, sign up for my newsies, or check out my website to see how we can work together to reach your small business goals. Remember, anything is possible, especially in the northeast of Victoria. Until next time, cheerio.